Now we're in a house of corn I tried this year. And the one thing I want to mention to you before we get in talking about the corn is I want to stress about this importance of using ground cover. If you didn't use ground cover to keep the weeds and grass down, this is what you'd have. This is the reason I left this here. I want you to see how the grass and the weeds will grow if you don't have it covered to maintain it. But if you use a little planting before you plant, and what we did, we put a 3-foot piece over the row. You can see if I pull this back right here, there's the edge of there, and it goes to the other side the same way. So we put a 3-foot piece over the mound. We have a drip tape underneath that. We came in and we planted this corn every 2 feet, and we did that on February the 23rd on a Friday because we were having a seminar on a Sunday afternoon, February the 25th. This corn was only about 3 to 4 inches tall when we planted it February the 23rd. Here it is, April the 25th. That's 2 months and 2 days from the time we put that corn out. Now, a week ago, I didn't have a tassel or a silk in here. Now you can see what they're doing. And what's amazed me, we have 4 ears, 3 ears on some stalks, 4 ears on most stalks. And so I think in 2 weeks from now, we will be eating roasting ears out of this patch. I don't think this is profitable to do in a greenhouse or a high tunnel, but I'll have to figure out. We think the way it would be profitable if you had a high tunnel close to a city where people have children that don't get the opportunity to garden, then you could run this on Facebook or something and give them an opportunity to bring their children out to your high tunnel and go in and pick their own roasting ears, you know, maybe for a $20 bill for them to walk a child through here, get him 4 ears of corn, and have the experience of gardening right here, right close to them. So we think that's the way it would be profitable. I know I talked to a lady about 7 years ago about bringing blackberries in containers up to Edmond, Oklahoma, and I asked her if she would pay $20 bill for her child to go in and pick a pint of blackberries off of these containers. And she said, in a New York minute, I would love for my children to learn how to pick blackberries and learn where their food comes from. So we think there is an opportunity here to take this close to the city, let them come out and pick corn, roasting ears we call them. And I haven't looked at this corn, but we're going to show you what one of these ears looks like. I haven't looked myself, but we're going to look right now. Almost there. 2 more weeks or so, we'll have corn to eat. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And look what an ear that's going to be. Now this is bodacious is what this is. Bodacious sweet corn. And look at that pretty ear. It's just, I know it's not mature. We wasn't planning on it, but look at that ear. It's got beautiful rows. There's no worms in it. You can't beat that. That's going to be wonderful eating. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a bite of that right now and see what it tastes like. Not bad. Pretty good. That's yummy. That's all for today, folks.